cheese and crackers. Yeah, we suck, bro. We suck. How is your day, been? uh This is the worst. Why are we, what? I don't even know, man. We're just. It's just that time. We're the worst. Those are the fucking bricks. God damn. 145? Oh my, oh my. Lost by 44 points. Jeez. Yeah, we suck. Hey, yo, what is up, y'all? Mighty Mew, we are back. So let's give this a shot. I want to talk about wrestling, so that's what we're gonna do. I have our show booked for the first. So we have this my GM mode. What's the word? Whatever. It's going. My GM mode file. We're just gonna watch. We just booked the show and we're gonna watch what happens. Whatever happens, happens. I don't remember who's on this roster. We have LA Knight. Yeah. As our NXT champion. He is not very popular. Nikki Cross as our women's NXT champion. We have Gunther as our whatever he's on the roster. Nakamura, AJ Styles. We got Carmelo Hayes, Giovanni Vinci, Damon Kemp. He is our North American champion. Tommaso Ciampa, Rhea Ripley, Gigi Dolan, and Blair Davenport. I don't remember what my thoughts were. Okay, so we're doing yeah, we'll see how this all goes. It seems like we're trying to start up a feud between Nakamura and LA Knight. Yeah. I think I wanted to do an AJ Styles Gunther feud and then or maybe even no, that's too much for Mello. Whatever. We'll see where this goes, and then we have Kemp and Tommaso Ciampa. We'll hopefully go for that North American Championship feud, and then we just have Gigi and Blair filling out the undercard for the women's division. Alright, so let's get this party started, and we're just gonna watch the matches. We just gonna spectate. Why not? So the plan is I want to talk about wrestling. We thought we are gonna talk about the wrestling for the week. What went down? Let's start it. So my plan was going to go from SmackDown, Raw, and NXT. Or no, we're talking about those 3 shows. When I can, I will throw in AEW, particularly Dynamite and Collision. But that's already so much wrestling. That's already 7 hours of wrestling, man. With just the WWE shows. We're not gonna be doing that every week. I can promise you that much. It was just gonna be SmackDown this week, and then I was like, you know what? Let's just quickly run through Raw right before this started. That's why the stream started so late. And then I just pulled up the results for NXT because there is something I want to talk about with regards to NXT. Is the
collegiate wrestling standout who has quickly made an impact here in WWE.
Rich Holland segment. That's the one thing I definitely want to at least address as far as this week. So let's start with SmackDown. SmackDown of 2024-03-22. The
Blackheart.
Opening match was Ray comes out. Opening segment once Ray comes out. There's a Santos Escobar vignette. And then Santos came out to face Ray. Eventually Dom comes out. It's a good match. Solid lucha things. Dom eventually comes out for the distraction, which gives Santos the opportunity to the 619 into a Phantom Driver to win. Next up was a recap of Bailey versus Dakota Kai from last week. I have mentioned many times that I am fucking in love with Bailey's current with the Bailey damage control storyline, so this has gotten me hype to no end. What am I looking at? So then we cut to backstage promo between Bailey and Naomi. Bianca ends up they're talking about Bailey was thanking Naomi for helping her out. Bianca interrupts. Basically she tells off Bailey. They start arguing. Yeah, and then Naomi, walks Bianca away. Cut to the ring. Austin Theory and Grayson Waller make their entrance. Then we have a promo recap for The Rock from last week. What can I say except you're welcome? That promo.
Kick to the gut.
Then back to backstage, Naomi and Bianca are walking away, are walking around backstage. Naomi's telling Bianca, I can't do this by myself, just like you couldn't. Bianca's telling, Bailey deserves this. Naomi's telling Bianca, I can't take damage control but not by myself, just like you couldn't.
Oh my God, a DDT! Spiked them.
Cut back to the ring. Good Brothers come out with Mia Yim, and that's our tag team match. Theory and Waller versus the Good Brothers. Theory gets his foot on the ropes to win. Nothing too. It's just a pretty basic match. Nothing too special. Then we have a Braun Breaker vignette. Suicide dive. And Braun Breaker is fucking sick, bro. So he came up in NXT during a time when I wasn't really watching NXT. But I did remember seeing one match. This is the one thing I remember. I know about him and Grayson. It was a steel cage. No, was it Hell in a Cell? I think it was a steel cage match between him and Waller, and he just killed the dude. He killed Waller. That was all I knew about Grayson Waller when he came up to the main roster. He's that guy Braun killed. I don't even remember when this match was, but that was it. That's the slowest possible pin. That is the slowest possible count from the ref. I mean, if he's consistently slow with everyone, then it's not a problem. Anyway, back on topic. Next segment was Io Sky versus Naomi. Naomi comes out to her music. Io's music starts playing. The rest of the damage control come out. Io does not though. They cut to the back and Io's beating up Bailey. And then she makes her entrance once she's done beating down Bailey. There's a nice heat seeker from Naomi. And then she goes to the top. Damage control starts their interference. And then Io eventually sets up a moonsault to win. Post match, there's a beat down of Naomi by the damage control. Asuka hits Naomi with the mist. Good shit. I love it when the green mist comes out. 10 out of 10. Bianca comes in for the save, but the numbers game is not on her side. The fans are chanting for Bayley at this point, but Bayley's already beaten up. She's not coming out.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
This is actually, I'm going full fantasy booking mode, and I don't know if I should, because I don't know how accurate I'm going to be. But what I'm predicting to happen is Bianca and Naomi will go for the tag titles against names are evading me. Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane. And then Bayley's obviously going to be facing Io for her championship, so that just leaves the factor of Dakota Kai. Someone needs to neutralize her. The immediate next segment was Jade confirming she has signed with SmackDown, which makes things interesting. Because I was running through the SmackDown roster for the women's division. Who's there who could play player 4 for Bayley's side? And it's like Apple Fire Island Dawn. They haven't been on screen in forever and a half. They had one fucking promo video, and then they disappeared again. What happened to them? Anyways, Lena Vega's off dealing with the El Tobillo Legado Fantasma things, so she's off dealing with Elektra Lopez. Yeah, Mia Yim, but she hasn't really been showing up for anything. And she's been more involved in the whole what do they call it? OC going up in smoke. AJ acting all emo, and the Good Brothers starting to act up. So who does that leave? That leaves Jade Cargill. And I think Jade's gonna be the final piece to this Bayley, Naomi, Bianca versus Damage Control story. She's gonna be player 4 for their team, and I'm looking forward to that. It's the only booking that makes sense at this point. It's the most logical next step.
Look at this, just what a barrage of stops.
But then there's more. I don't know if they're building to Tiffany joining in on the shenanigans during Mania, or if this is just sowing the seeds for a post-Mania feud. But Tiffany Stratton walks by Bianca and Naomi. Bianca's trying to help Naomi wash out the mist from her eyes. Tiffany walks by and just laughs at them because she's a troll. It's great. She walks by, and so I don't know if that's sowing the seeds for some kind of Mania interference, or if it's just gonna be a post-Mania thing. I think it should be post-Mania. We're getting into overbooked territory already. If Jay's already coming in to interfere, you're gonna add Tiffany Stratton to the mix just to mess with Bianca. I could see a world where, I don't know if it's a trios thing or just whatever. If Naomi and Bianca are facing the Kabuki Warriors for the title, for the women's tag titles, maybe Tiffany being the factor to factoring in and just messing with Bianca to keep them from winning, and that will start up the feud for post-Mania between her and Bianca.
And so it's
Oh
Ciampa
god,
walking
we are
away
full
victorious.
fancy
There
booking
was
mode.
no doubt in my mind
And then that also
Ciampa was gonna
keeps
walk
the
away with
tag
this
titles
win.
on Asuka and Kyrie.
Unbiased as always,
And I
Corey.
feel like part of what they're, because I'm 100% sure Bayley is gonna win the title. That's gonna be her WrestleMania moment. And considering what's, I don't even know how to explain this. So if we go all the way back to the beginning of the Damage Control, maybe not the beginning. Let's go all the way back to the beginning of Io Sky's reign as women's champion. And Bayley has always been her really Money in the Bank, whatever. Bayley has always been her number one supporter. She just wanted her to succeed every time. And so when it all broke down, so when Asuka and Kyrie joined, they won that, and then they eventually won the women's tag championship. That's when they eventually started to like push Bayley out. I think they're kind of building to Bayley winning the title, and then Io no longer having the title, and then Kyrie and Asuka turning on Io as a result. I don't know where that goes from there, and I don't know how Dakota Kai will factor in all of that, let alone everyone else in the story. But that's what I think is gonna happen. That's what I think we're getting at. Alright. Next segment, we have Kevin Owens with Nick Aldis talking about I don't remember anymore. What were they talking about? Oh, he was talking about how could you like spring that he's in a triple threat match with for the US title with Orton and Logan Paul. That's what he was kind of getting at. Pretty Deadly walk in and interrupt. Sir, I'm too young to be senile, bro. You don't even know. My memory doesn't exist. Also, welcome Minate. Yeah, KO's backstage. Why am I just looking at the screen? I was in my own fucking world. I forgot that the game was here. We just been talking. Let's watch this tag match. I should turn the game up so that I hear the 1, 2, 3 at the end. Nope, that's the wrong slider. I miss Gunther's old entrance music.
Imperium has arrived.
Forgot what it's called.
With one unwavering mission.
Whatever. It's good. It's a piece of classical music.
Is sacred.
Symphony number 2.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. On their way to the ring at a combined weight of 517 pounds.
Nope, that's not the right one.
And Giovanni.
Or maybe it. No, that's not the right one.
Imperium is steadfast in their belief that the ring is sacred, that it must be protected from those who aren't true wrestlers. They harshly judge anyone who would claim to be as good as them, and their noses couldn't be any higher in the air.
Well, maybe some superstars deserve to be looked down on. Maybe not everyone is as good as Imperium.
Oh my gosh, yeah, there's a superiority complex there, Corey, and then there's whatever Imperium
It was Symphony number 9. And it's the most wonderful beat you up music. This guy is the bad guy. He don't give a fuck, bro.
As regimented as a military unit, Imperium will beat you down with ruthless efficiency.
It's actually kind of scary. They attack with clockwork timing and precision.
I don't want to watch these fucking intros. Skip this scene. Ding, ding, ding. I don't know where we are in the card. KO is talking with Nick Aldis backstage. Pretty Deadly come in to interrupt. Say KO has no friends. KO says, I have friends. Well, I have an acquaintance. And Randy Orton just kind of pops up from out of nowhere.
It really is that simple. These are men joined by a shared purpose. They're disciplined, shrewd.
Pretty Deadly challenged KO to a match if he had a tag partner. That's where Randy Orton popped up from out of nowhere. Randy's a funny dude. Tells one of them, yo, my dad had a jacket like that. Yeah, and then they walk away. Aldis tells Pretty Deadly, probably not a good idea to stand that close. They're like, why? And then KO comes out of nowhere to knock them both out with one punch. Proceeds by call back to him knocking out Theory and Waller with one punch. You hear him, walking away going, see, I did it! Because KO is a little kid, which is, he's great. Next segment was video package for AJ Styles versus LA Knight. There was like a package of, the package was like AJ was filming some promotional stuff at his house. All of a sudden there's like honking. They cut to outside. LA Knight's there just honking his horn. And then they just start fighting. Cops were there. Some quote-unquote cops then showed up to break it up. LA Knight's arrested. There's like dash cam footage and body cam footage. It's a good little promo video. Good way to hype up that match. That should be at least a fun time. TNA. TNA's getting some booking on WrestleMania somehow. Next segment, Street Profits come out with B-Fab and Bobby Lashley. AOP come out with the Final Testament, so that's our next match. Dawkins, it's built to a Dawkins hot tag. He runs wild a bit. Montez tags in. He gets beaten up by the Authors of Pain. They go for a pin. Dawkins breaks it up. And then Montez sneaks in a little roll-up to win the match. And this was a part of that tournament for the spot in the six-pack tag challenge for the tag team titles. Oh, there are gonna be so many people in that match. I think it's a ladder. Have they said it's a ladder match? I know that this is the current speculation is this is how they're gonna split up the tag belts, which is something they really need to do. Because one tag division has nothing to fight for, and the other tag division is just kind of off doing their own thing. Yeah, it is a ladder match. Okay. So the current contenders are Judgment Day, DIY, Miz and Truth, New Day, and then whoever wins the next two SmackDown tag matches, like the Phantasma or British Strong Style, and then 8 Out Down or Street Profits. Oh, yeah. The Theory Waller versus OC match was also part of this tournament. I forgot.
Come on, ref, keep these guys in check.
So next up, they're setting up a promo for Roman. There's an announcement for Bianca versus Dakota Kai for next week. Ding, 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 Imperium. As they fucking should. Gunther should just... We'll get to that when we get to Raw. I'm looking forward to Mania. Let's just put it that way.
Two men with one common goal can be a dangerous thing. They're putting the entire locker room on notice.
So Bianca versus Dakota Kai is announced for next week. Roman makes his entrance for his promo. Cody comes out as well. It's a promo. It's a good promo. I'm not gonna act like it wasn't. Roman questions whether or not Cody can trust Seth. Cody questions if Roman's really in charge. Roman calls Cody a number 2. Cody responds by saying, you know, at Mania, I'm gonna be the one. And offers a handshake to Roman. I don't care about intros. Her hair looks like not well rendered. The shadows, I think, are the part that just like throws me off with it more than anything. I don't remember who you're fighting. It is Gigi Dolan versus Blaine Davenport. Okay. NXT. NXT.
Stand out. That's what being a WWE
Yeah, so Cody offers his hand to shake. Roman ignores it and leaves. Apparently, this is a call out a callback to their promo from last year, where Cody did the same and Roman shook his hand. This time, he's not doing it because he's so overconfident. He thinks he's so far above Cody that it's not gonna be. He's not even a threat. So as Roman is standing at the bottom of the ramp, Solo and Jimmy come out through the crowd and to stand with Roman, which then prompts Jay and Seth to come out to stand with Cody, which just ends, and that's the end of the show. They ended a little stare down, 3-on-3. So I think the key to all this is Cody. One of the things Seth said to Cody was that he's not done anything to really prepare for the bloodline. So this is showing that Cody is in fact doing his work. He's doing his homework. He's got his backup. If the bloodline are gonna interfere, he's got folks to second him. When the match comes, when Mania rolls around.
No respect shown there.
Cream.
Clobber with the axe handle. Forearm to the kidneys. Oh my!
There's an ad. Let's just chill and watch the match.
Oh, look at this ruthlessness.
Yo, ref, start counting.
This could do it.
Where's? I got 5. I've got some 5, ref.
She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
I can't believe the ref didn't get too.
Oh, reminding her that she did not come here to play games. Reversal. Can she capitalize? All the way up for a suplex.
Nice vertical suplex. Nope.
No. Wiggles free.
And to a chop block to the back of the knee.
Nice takedown.
Ooh. Half Boston Crab. Rope break though. I'm gonna just talk about what's happening until the ad ends. We're moving on to Raw next. Nice side Russian leg sweep. Ooh, side slam. And then a kick to the back.
And that has Blair searching for answers.
Yeah, and that's the viciousnness of Dolan shining through.
What happened? Where's? Oh, she's feuding with Ariana Grace now. I was like, who is Dolan feuding with right now? And then Blair Davenport is feuding with Sol Roca. I don't know if that will be a stand and deliver. Welcome back. Hopefully everyone's back from the ad. Let's talk about Monday Night Raw.
Throws her back in from ringside.
So Monday Night Raw, we open with a Cody promo.
athleticism.
It takes a certain level of athleticism.
He hypes up the main event match, or the Mania match. He's hyping up Cole and McAfee. He hypes up his Mania match. Says he win a Mania, you know, usual crap. Rock comes out, makes his entrance, doesn't say a word on the mic, just walks up to Cody in the ring, whispers something to him, and walks away. In the back, Jackie Redmond asks Rock what he says. He says, "Go ask Cody." Later on in the day, she asks Cody what Rock says, and Cody just says he made a promise Rock made a promise he's not going to be able to keep. It was reportedly that Rock said, "I'll make you bleed," or something like that. Was what he had whispered to Cody.
Nothing shocking about this win.
Meanwhile, at the Judgment Day, we got the Judgment Day. Rhea's there talking to Rhea tells Dominic, you know, next time you're gonna go, you know, mess with your dad, let us know so we can help. Basically, Priest then tells Shady McDonough to go to handle Ricochet. Finn pipes in. He's tired of the JD and Dom being made fools by Ricochet, and Rhea just tells him just win. That cuts to our next match, which is Ricochet versus JD McDonough with Dominic Mysterio coming out with McDonough. Ricochet is great. Please push Ricochet. Yo, I've been whatever. I admit I'm biased towards the Lucha Underground guys, man. They're my guys. All the Lucha Underground folk. Those are the folk, man. I booked a last man standing match. Okay. And this isn't even for the title. What am I doing? LA Knight. Yeah.
By some accounts, LA Knight should never have made it to WWE. Well, he is proving that
on topic of shoutouts to Lucha Underground, Michael Cole says Ricochet is quick as, and Pat McAfee cuts in as Puma, which I see you, Prince Puma. the good old days, guys. Yo, I don't talk about this much. I was actually in a pretty big downswing on wrestling in like 2012-ish. And then Lucha Underground started up, and that just got me back into it. Like, I was so into Lucha Underground when that was happening. They're fucking great. That show, I miss it sometimes. I got that the management was a little bit scummy. It's a wrestling company. Management scummy in a wrestling company? No way. But yeah, Lucha Underground really got me back into wrestling. I don't know that I would be into wrestling still if I
Shinsuke Nakamura, a man who does what he wants, who lives his life his way.
If not for Lucha Underground.
Who cross his path.
Well, don't come between Shinsuke and his goals.
When did Lucha Underground run? 2024 to 2019. It was a mess at the end. I'm not gonna act like it wasn't. Season 1 of Lucha Underground was the shit. Season 2 was solid. When they left the original the original temple, I was a little, I don't know, it just kind of lost some of its feeling. I get that they needed a bigger venue to accommodate more people, but like, still, it lost the feeling, man. You're gonna have folks jumping off the fucking office every other episode. Oh man, Lucha Underground was great. At some point, I need to go through and just rewatch all of Lucha Underground.
A last man standing match is the closest thing the WWE has to a full brawl, with the winner named after the opponent is incapacitated for the count of 10. Anything goes here.
That's true, Michael. Kendo sticks, chairs,
Where are we
tables,
now?
Steel posts, steel chairs, steel stairs, whatever you can bring in the hand is allowed. So, anything's possible.
And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold.
Boston Crab applied, and it does. He needs to find an escape route.
Nice. Drop kick
Ooh.
with precision. Vicious right forearm.
Great trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in? Cross arm bar locked in.
Where are we on the card now? I was just musing about Lucha Underground. So, Ricochet runs off the ropes for lariat. JD McDonough counters that with a dirty little Spanish fly. It was a sick spot. There were some sick ass spots during this entire match, and
Into the barricade.
it was so good. there was a Canadian destroyer. I don't even understand how he set it up. He just did it. It shouldn't be possible. Ricochet hits this Canadian destroyer that just didn't make sense.
Their opponent.
He just hopped over him and then flipped him into the destroyer.
Clearly hoping
He just
something
hopped on.
nefarious is beneath
He
the
was
ring.
standing in front of McDonough, and he just hops onto his back and then flips him into the Canadian destroyer. I don't know how that happened, but it was crazy.
Looking like the action is more than the night had bargained for.
There was some Dominic interference. He eventually gets ejected. Ricochet hits shooting star press off the top rope to a standing JD McDonough. Because, yo, push this man. Let him fight. I don't know what's happening here. Did the game just bug out? Oh, Knight's getting up.
Great defense by Knight.
Next segment was Punk cut a pretty long promo.
Thrown back in under the ropes.
Wants Mania in the Shy, calls out Reigns and Seth, calls out The Rock, calls out Drew. Drew actually comes out.
Kicks right to the midsection.
They talk some shit. Drew eventually goes, you know what?
You gotta wonder if there's more
Why don't you
animosity
commentate our match at my match at Mania, so you can see me win the title?
swinging neck breaker.
That brings Seth out, who's like, you're not even involved. Don't stop trying to get yourself involved. Something. Punk gets the last word. Drew, who was at the announce table for the entire promo, now steps into the ring. He gets up, starts yelling at Punk. Cut the music. You're not getting the last word. He walks into the ring. He walks past Seth while he's still shouting at Punk, and Seth just super kicks him. And then gives him a stomp. This is kind of a great segment. Part of the whole build to Seth and Drew has been that Seth is so focused on the bloodline stuff that he's not paying attention to his match with Drew. And in that moment, Drew was so focused on Punk, he was not focused on the fact that his opponent is Seth while he walked past him.
Planning what to do next.
So that's like a nice little sprinkle of flavor in this story that they're running. I'm looking forward to this shit, man. I'm so looking forward to Mania. L.A. Knight, yeah.
That's what makes Knight so special. That knowledge he possesses.
Next was a match between Ivy Nile and Candice LeRae. Candice is continuing her heel turn. She fakes an injury. She keeps trying to get Indy Hartwell to interfere on her behalf. While the ref isn't looking, Indy's not down for that. Candice eventually
Up to 7 now.
sneaks in the win with a roll-up or something. I don't really remember. I just know she faked the injury and then caught Ivy Nile with a pin. Next segment was DIY versus the New Day with awesome truthful commentary, blah blah blah. It wasn't really a match as much as a segment to get Judgment Day to come in and pummel everyone.
Okay, I'll give it to him. LA Knight just keeps
So they stand tall at the end. Andrade versus Vinci was the next match. It was supposed to be Ivar, but he wasn't medically cleared. Andrade opens with just a mean ass chop to Giovanni Vinci. He sneaks in the Tranquilo pose. Tranquilo. And yeah, just a good match to build up Andrade. I know they've been kind of poking at Andrade, trying to, I guess, poach Dominic Mysterio from the Judgment Day. Something like that, or like Dom's trying to get Andrade into the Judgment Day, but Andrade's trying to poach him away from the Judgment Day kind of thing. Which sounds fun. Might be some full-on lucha warfare. Which I'd be down for. If they build in that. Because I know the other part that they're building towards is Ray is building Dragon Lee as his successor. That's why, like, okay, I'm not gonna say I know shit. I don't know shit. But it seems like they're building Ray, they're having Ray build up Dragon Lee as his successor. That's why when Ray got injured, Dragon Lee kind of went missing for a bit. And then Ray comes back, Dragon Lee's back. But he was getting a nice push too. Biff when he had originally gotten called up. So I'd love to see some lucha warfare. Have Carlito turn on Ray and join Andrade and Dominic. Why not? Then we go full on lucha warfare. Call up Lola Vice. Make it happen, guys. Just to make it 4-on-4. Why not? Hey Cloud, what's up? How are you, dude? Next segment on Raw was Rhea coming out for a promo. She's talking shit about Becky. Welcome in, Cloud. Shout outs to our homie Mr. Cloud Rebirth. I don't know what you've been up to since you finished 7 remake, Rebirth, whatever.
So Dakota may not be really trustworthy, but
Finding the meaning of life. Come play Dissidia.
Who needs trust when you can kick everyone's face off?
Come play 14.
Well, I may have reservations on her personality, but I agree that Kai is a very dangerous competitor.
Well, if Kai fails, the Byron
So Rhea's cutting a promo, talking shit. Becky comes out. They talking to each other. Rhea ends up bringing up Becky's daughter. Becky tells her that's your one. If you ever bring up my daughter again, she'll beat the shit out of her. She says something about how her daughter never got to meet her dad, and that her dad never got to see Becky as a mother, and that would be the one thing he would be most proud of her for. Eventually, they get into a brawl. Dom gets smacked by Becky as well at one point. More brawling. Good shit. Good solid segment to build up that match. Next segment is Sami Zayn versus Bronson Reed. Sami gets in his own head, and Bronson Reed wins. Prior to the match, there was a promo that Gunther had cut saying that, you know, Sami knows he can't beat me, and he knows he can't beat Bronson. So Gunther's out here playing mind games with Sami. So Sami and Chad Gable meets up with Sami in the backstage after his match, tells him, you know, he needs a different approach to taking on Gunther, and if you're ready to talk, I'm ready to talk, kind of thing. So I think Chad Gable's going to be coaching Sami through his match with Gunther at Mania. I can see this being a build to Sami winning the match. Sami should win. Now is as good a time as any for Gunther to get a world title push, and he should drop the IC title before that happens. So, we are now at the end of the show. Last match on the card was Jey Uso versus Nakamura. Before the match, Seth's in the back, tells Jay something's up. Yeah, remember when Shinsuke had a world title push? I remember. He should have beaten AJ. That's all I gotta say about that. It's kind of a nothing match. Jimmy and Solo come out, and then Cody and Seth run in to intercept. Drew comes out. He hits Seth through the future sock. DDT. Jay sneaks in a spear to win. Throws off the ropes, spear to win. Cut to the back where Cody's beating up Jimmy. Solo tries to interrupt. Doesn't really work. Then The Rock hits him from behind. Rock proceeds to beat the shit out of him. Yeah, throws Cody into a production truck, which cuts Cody open, and he smears Cody's blood on his weight belt in a reference to his previous, what can I say except you're welcome promo. And that's what ended the show. I'm looking forward to everything.
That was worse than being hit by a cinder block.
I'm actually... I don't know if Cody and Seth are gonna win the tag match now. I'm really not sure. Cause
She's starting to drag a little bit.
that was what I had initially predicted, but I think I'm gonna go against that now. I think they're gonna lose. And then the night 2 match is just gonna be chaos. It's gonna end the show, obviously, and it's just gonna be run-ins from everyone. The Bloodline's gonna do they run-ins. Rock's gonna do they run-ins. Seth and Jay are gonna run in. Who knows who else is gonna show up? I think it's just gonna be some overbooked shenanigans. And I'm looking forward to that. It should be insanely fun. That was an unprotected chair shot to the head if I ever saw one.
She's pumping herself up.
That was a really shitty...
Crucifix chokehold, wow.
Well, this won't win.
And for some reason, she lets go of the hold.
Could have just been a tease of the potential agony that's yet to come.
I don't even know what kind of match this is. I didn't book it.
A steady stream of moves taking out Niall.
Kai is being smart and not letting up.
Dakota Kai.
Yeah.
Did Kai just put
But all in all, Raw was fun. Good opening and closing segments. The Ricochet match was stupid fun. Seriously, that Canadian Destroyer just like... I don't understand how he did it. I don't understand how that happened. I'm interested in this Candice LeRae heel turn. I think it's just building more to a Candice LeRae Indy Hartwell feud than a The Way versus Chase U, Diamond, whatever, Maxine and Ivy Nile. I don't know what they call it. It's like this weird intersection between the Diamond Mine and Alpha Academy, but they don't have like a name. Diamond Academy, Alpha Mine, I don't know. Always fun to see Andrade back. Andrade is never gonna get the push he wants, and that sucks. As a Lucha fan, that hurts me in the soul. I'm just gonna assume this game forgot how matches end and skip to the next match. Boo. Spectate. Last on the docket is NXT, which actually was pretty fun last night. I didn't get to watch all of it. I watched most of it. There were like throughout the night promos building up the Trick Williams. Excuse me. Trick Williams Carmelo Hayes match, and it's so good. I'm really looking forward to that match. That's all I have to say.
Introducing first, representing the Viking Raiders
Like,
from Valhalla.
I kind of started rewatching NXT right when Carmelo's turn started getting teased. When Trick started building his momentum, and Carmelo's like, nah, you ain't the one. And, you know, Carmelo's just constantly undercutting Trick. So, like, I've been really into that story. It's been a good time. But the show opens with Dijak versus Shawn Spears.
Someone's about to be taught a grappling
Dijak's
lesson.
making his face turn. I'm looking forward to. This was a really good match.
From Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
I'm gonna just jump straight to the end. Yo, Dijak's so good, man. But
This is a man who
Spears was
certainly is
interesting.
never
To
shy about torturing his
Spears was
opponents.
interesting to see back. Yeah, his return was interesting. Like his return, like his return feud with Rich Holland.
Is highly
That
skilled.
was a good one.
Probably simulated this match in
We'll
WWE
get to Rich
2K
Holland in a bit,
dozen
but it's good to
times
see
already.
Spears
Just
back.
called analyzing
Honestly,
the angles
I
and
think
having a
he's
plan in mind.
got a good spot in NXT. He seems like he's more like, you know, helping build people up down there, which is great. Dijak's not really a talent that needs any more building, but yeah, it's still a good match.
A Lucha Libre megastar.
It looks like he's going. Shawn Spears is going into a match with Joe Gacy, or building into a program with that. He does not look like Escobar at all. Jeez. That model is terrible. Yo. Just everything about that model is incorrect. Holy shit.
Tag team championships on the line. May the best team win.
He's the wrong color. His hair doesn't look like that. Just all of it.
The WWE
Oh,
Tag Team
shit.
division is more competitive than ever. As these two teams get into it,
Nice
I can almost
little neck
guarantee
breaker.
This match will be one to remember.
The standards for tag team action just keep getting higher and higher around here.
What else happened to NXT? Spears tried to grab a chair. Joe Gacy yanked it back under the ring. That's what they're building towards. Later in the night, Shawn Spears is outside talking to the camera, and Joe Gacy just chucks the chair from off the roof. Goes, "Hey, I meant to give that back to you," or something like that. And just starts laughing.
Submission move being applied.
I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is building to.
Muscling his way out of the submission.
Or rather, I don't know how much I'm looking forward to what this is building to. Next on the card was Thea Hale with Chase U versus Jasmine Nix with JC Jane.
And right between the shoulder blades.
There were some shenanigans. Chase U gets thrown out by due to shenanigans. But Thea Hale still gets in a Kimura on Nix for the tap. She then wrenches her arm, well, full sexy star on Rosemary, though not intentionally trying to hurt anyone.
And that might have shook Escobar
But that prompts a brawl between that prompts kind of who was it? Whoever it was to come in and help JC Jane beat down Thea Hale. Kiana James and Izzy Dame? Okay, sure. Everybody, all these names just sound the same to me. I'm sorry. This brings out Fallon Henley and Kalani Jordan to make the save. Seems like that's going to be a trios match to build up for Stand and Deliver. Should be some fun shit. Next, Lola Vice has her open challenge. Natalia walks out to a nice little pop. And they have a good match. I don't remember how it ended. I want to say it was not a sharpshooter for the win. So there's that. I think it was just a regular ass pin. Sol Ruka came out to distract Lola Vice. And then Natalia gets the pin. That's what happened.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
I think. No. Who was it? Carmen Petrovic. See, I don't know how they all sound the same to me, but they do. Sol Ruka is feuding with Blair Davenport. Carmen Petrovic was the one who made the distraction. Whatever. That's building to something. That Sol Ruka was a promo, a pre-tape. On Blair Davenport, and Blair Davenport has like an interview promo saying, "Sure, you want to fight me? Yeah, watch me." Yeah, match is on. They're building their little feud. I don't think that's gonna. I don't know that's been booked yet. If it has, I don't know for when. Then Ilya Dragunov faces Stax. Stax works over Ilya Dragunov's hand. To really like put over. You know, he's not gonna be able to hit the H ball or whatever. Dragunov still gets the win. And Tony D'Angelo is now trying to get to invites Dragunov to dinner. He's got that old school mafia kind of character. He's you know, that kind of shit. The next segment was Rich Holland. This is the one that I really want to talk about because this was Ridge, center of the ring, no distractions, no goofiness. Says he's gonna be stepping away from in-ring competition indefinitely. I don't know how legit this is. And that was so awkward. I don't know how legit Ridge Holland's away indefinite break is, but you know, even if it's just like a couple of weeks, let him go home and see his family. Yeah, give the kid some time off. Another vignette for Roxanne Perez and Lyra Valkyrie cutting promos on each other. Yeah. That was to build up their match at Stand and Deliver. That should be a good one. Then, I think another one of those vignettes for Trick versus Mello. Next match was Josh Briggs versus Duke Hudson. Briggs gets the win. I think. Yeah, Briggs got the win. Dijak was on commentary for this match, so they were kind of building up. Dijak is, I don't know how to say this. They're building up a match between Dijak and Josh Briggs. Obafemi comes out after the match, says, there's gonna be a triple threat between him, Dijak, and Josh Briggs for the North American Championship. Cool.
The Viking powerhouse, Eric.
The following contest is a tables match.
And then the last match on the card was the Wolf Dogs versus Alpha Academy, and God damn, Braun Breaker's spear is crazy. It's so good. It's just so good.
The Viking Eric,
Um,
always ready to brawl at a moment's notice.
Yeah, they powerbomb Otis through the table. Kira Tozawa takes a powerbomb and then a spear from Corbin, and then a spear from Braun Breaker.
Is on the hunt.
And then he gets a pin. Afterwards, LWO, OC, Nathan Frazier, and Axiom all come out to brawl ahead of that #1 contenders match. Corbin and Breaker are a great tag team. I'm looking forward to all this crap. I don't know what's gonna happen with that tag title, especially since Braun's been called up. I can see them dropping it. I don't see it being. I think if they're gonna drop it to one of those three teams, LWO and Nathan Frazier and Axiom and the Good Brothers, I think it would be Frazier and Axiom. And then just call Corbin back up.
Who was able to surpass the masters.
I don't know.
Randy Orton has become a master in his own right.
To go tag out with Braun, or Braun can just stay called up and Corbin can stay in NXT and keep building other, younger talent up. But they're a good tag team. So I'm not looking forward to that tag team coming to an end, but I want to see Braun Breaker get a singles push. I don't know, man. I just want everything. Jeebus. I'm done, by the way.
It doesn't get any bigger than this, and these superstars know it.
That they do, Byron. The richest prize in our sport today, the undisputed WWE
I don't care.
Championship.
How do we quit and simulate? Ding, ding, ding. Randy Orton wins. Ding, ding, ding. I thought Eric wins. I didn't even know which one it was. One of them Viking boys won. I was not expecting that. Let's see what Raw gets. Tamina beats Alexa Bliss. Natalia with a promo. Maxine Dupree versus Isla Dawn. Maxine wins. MVP with a promo. We have our tag match here. Tozawa and Joaquin Wild. Let's go. And then Finn Balor versus Julius Creed. That guy's gonna be good one day. Julius Creed. Not too bad booking for me for this match. Or for this week. Where are we going? Clap, clap, clap. So we have a rivalry between Damon Kemp and Tommaso Ciampa. We have some other crap. Okay. Dum 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 dum. This wasn't a title match, right? No. Kemp versus Ciampa. Ciampa. Oh, tasty. There was no promo. Then we go Gunther and Vinci versus Melo and AJ. And Imperium won that match. Cool. Then we have Nikki with a ad promo. Match 2 was Gigi versus Blair. That's not gonna get confusing at all. And the main event was LA Knight versus Nakamura. And LA Knight won that match. Cool. What rivalries did we get out of all this? Nothing there. Nothing there. Not ideal. We did get a rivalry out of this promo, and no rivalry out of this promo. Nothing happened! Everything sucks. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. To the moon. Ooh. 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 That's nice. Back in Atlanta, can't wait to put on a show for my crowd. Bet. Gigi Dolan wants to be on the card. Book my least popular available star for a match this week. I don't know who that is. Let's see. It is Mello. Why is it Mello? Mello is great. Why would Mello be unpopular? Mello is great. We're gonna give him the To the Moon card, even. I don't want to spend money on power cards right now. Let's send this to who's in first? Raw? I don't know. It's Breeze. Cool. Hey, Breeze. Actually, no, that doesn't make sense to do that in the first week because they probably don't have special effects yet. I don't know how to see that though. Mello don't miss. Nah, son. Yeah, Vinci's contract expiring in however long, 7 weeks. I signed him for 8 weeks? What am I? Let's grab the road crew. The backs. What? Oh, I don't have enough Oh, man, I don't have enough assets. Boo. Okay. Whatever. Our opening match, let's give you that hometown pop. And let's make it a tables match, because why not? Yeah, tables match. Tables match is pretty cheap. Commissioner goal. We need Mello on the card. Mello is money. We're gonna try and start a feud between him and Kaiser. Not Kaiser, Vinci, the other one, okay? We're again gonna try and start a feud between Nakamura and thing. And so let's get this let's make a title match. Ah shit. If it's a title match, it should open the card. Nikki Cross versus Rhea Ripley. I wish DIY DIY would switch with Trick and Mello. Yo, no, Trick and Mello are not a team anymore. Yo, the Trick Mello. I've been so into that storyline too. Of just like, Trick. No, not Trick. Mello turned on Trick, and he's like just constantly been undercutting. You know, anytime Trick builds up any momentum, is starting to take his big spot. Mello's just like low key undercutting him. It's been a great little fucking feud, man. It's been a great fucking feud. Let's have... Wow. Tommaso's good on the mic. Can you run an ad, sir? I wish I had picked up KO. I don't know if KO is currently around to be picked up. You're a 2 on the mic. She's also a 2 on the mic. Damon Kemp, can you start a call out promo to Tommaso Ciampa? And then both of you seem terrible on the mic. Have you call out Gigi Dolan though? I know, but it'd be so cool to see their feud act up on main shows. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. Like, deep in my heart, I want that DIY feud to just run back. Beat for beat, word for word. Run it back, guys. They can do the same for thing. Oh. She's supposed to be in a match. She says she want to be in a match. Who's better on the mic? Call out Gunther, please. Gunther, you're taking a break, my guy. Alright, that works. I almost forgot. Jeebus. So least popular stars on the card. Okay. Gigi got to be on the card for her hometown crowd, and I don't really care about tag feuds. That should be fine. That should be fine. What is your... Oh, you are a cruiser. Dope. Hey. Shinsuke, basic power card, basic stamina. At least, oh no, he does have, someone does have a casket match as their specialty. Like, I can't fucking use that, bro. It kicks someone off my roster. That's the most unuseful thing. I regret picking up David Kemp now. I don't know how I can check other rosters. I don't remember what the fuck the other guys picked. Manage roster. Just blow all my money on a fucking search that I'm not even gonna go through with. No. Look at these jobbers. Okay. Anyway, yeah, I think I'm done for the night. We done. I'm done. It's almost midnight. That took an hour 20. Not too bad. To run through all 3 shows. Jesus. Let's end the stream. Where are we going? Clap, clap, clap. But yeah, thank you for watching, to any and all of you all who watched. I will be back tomorrow to do something, if not eventually to do something. I don't really know what yet. But in the interim, have a nice night, moment, time, peace, one love, all of that.